Okay, if you're learning English, you know the goal, right? It's fluency. But there's this hidden wall that holds so many people back, and that's translating in your head. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how you can tear down that wall and start actually thinking directly in English.
So let me ask you something, and be honest. When someone speaks to you in English, what's the first thing that happens in your brain? Do you hear it, translate it to your native language, think of a reply, and then translate that back into English before you even say a word? If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you are definitely not alone.
And you know this feeling all too well. It's that awkward little pause while your mind is scrambling, searching for the right word. It makes conversations feel clunky and slow, and you always feel like you're just one step behind everyone else. It is exhausting, and it's exactly what we're here to fix.
Yeah, that whole frustrating process, it actually has a name. We call it the translation trap. And just knowing what it is, well, that's the first step to getting out of it.
Okay, so take a look at this because it makes it super clear. On the left, you've got the translation path. You have a thought, then there's that extra mental step of translating, and then you speak. It's like taking a detour through the city during rush hour. Now, look at the right, the fluency path. The thought happens in English, and it comes right out as speech. No detour. Our whole goal here is to build a direct highway from your brain to your mouth.
So let's be really clear about what we're aiming for. What does it actually mean to be on that fluency highway? What's the real goal here? This is it. This is the key. We are aiming for direct thinking. It's the ability to have your ideas, your questions, your internal monologue just pop up in English from the very start. It's not just about speaking without translating. It's about actually living your thoughts in the language. And I love this quote because it just nails the mindset shift we need. You have to stop chasing perfection. It's not about having a dictionary in your head. Real fluency is about flow. It's about connection. It's about letting your thoughts move at the speed of the conversation, not the speed of a translator. All right, enough theory. Let's get to the good stuff, the how-to. How do we actually do this? It might sound hard, but I promise it is a totally trainable skill. Let's jump into the step-by-step method to literally rewire your brain. I want you to start thinking about your brain like it's a muscle. Seriously. You wouldn't walk into a gym for the first time and expect to bench press a huge weight, right? Of course not. It's the exact same thing with language. With the right exercises, done consistently, you can strengthen your brain's ability to think in English, and it will get stronger and faster over time. So here's the workout plan. And we're going to start small, really small. Step 1, single words. Just look around you right now. See a chair? Think chair. See a window? Window. That's it. Don't translate, just label. When that feels easy, you move to step 2. Simple sentences. The chair is brown. I see a window. Keep it super simple. Then, step 3. Narrate your actions. As you're making your coffee in the morning, think to yourself, I am pouring water. You're basically becoming the narrator of your own life, but in English. And finally, step 4. Think in conversations. You can play out little scenes in your mind, ordering food, asking for the time, all happening entirely in English. Now, those exercises are fantastic. They're your workout. But the real magic, the thing that makes it stick, is when you turn this practice into a daily habit. We've got to immerse your brain in English as much as we possibly can. And here is a super practical checklist to make that happen. First up, change the language on your phone and your computer to English right away. Next, and this one is huge, start using an English to English dictionary. This is so important because it stops that translation loop cold. You learn what a word means by using other English words.
Also, try thinking about your to-do list in English and fill those quiet moments when you're driving or cooking or walking. Narrate what you're doing in English in your head. You know, when you really commit to this process, something really profound starts to shift. You stop just being someone who is learning English, and you start becoming someone who actually thinks in English.
So, if you take one thing away from all this, let it be this. This is not a magic trick. It's a skill. And just like any other skill, it takes practice. Please don't worry about making mistakes in your head. Nobody can hear them. The real goal is consistency, not perfection. Doing this for 5 minutes every single day is so much more powerful than doing it for an hour once a week.
So I'll leave you with a question to get you started immediately, like right now. Don't wait. Look around you or think about what you're doing next and answer this. What is the very first English thought you are going to have today?